Alright, so, excuse me. Some quick little channel announcements I want to take care of real quick. Something that has to relate to this series. And 1 second, I realized my face cam isn't actually up. Properties. Deactivate, activate. And it's up. Sorry about that. Usually I make sure like everything's all set up properly before I start the live stream, but unfortunately I was a little bit late. So the thing I want to discuss is something I actually kind of learned recently. For those of you unaware, I do have a checklist of things I want to accomplish for 100% completion for this game, and just give me a moment while I pull up my YouTube channel that has my checklist written down. There is one category that I said I was going to do, and I realized I actually can't do it. So as of right now, my checklist is as follows. The things that is required for 100% completion is ship every crop and forage item. Ship every crop and forage item at least once. Build all 4 obelisks. Build the clock tower. Complete all monster slaying goals. Reach maximum friendship with everyone. Maximize all skills. Find every Stardrop. Cook every recipe. Craft all items. Catch all fish and find all golden walnuts. Those are the stuff that is actually required for 100% completion, which I will be doing. However, one of the things that is not required for 100% completion that I realize that I actually can do on my checklist, just for a recap, get married and have the maximum amount of children, which I have done. Fully upgrade every structure on my farm at least once. I think the only thing that we still have not fully upgraded is a house. I think there's a couple rooms I need to build. Get all the achievements. Do a second evil playthrough where I focus on buying all the upgrades for the community center via JoJo Mart. This is actually related to something that I actually can't do in this stream series. Getting the best reward participating in all events at least once, which I have already done. Completing all side quests, which I only have a couple left to do. Exploring the lowest level, but the mines and Skull Cavern, eventually we'll be getting that. This is the one that I realize I can't do. Obtaining all the cosmetic items like hats. This also includes boots. And also like unique crafted clothing. I can do most of them, but there's one thing that I cannot do in this particular playthrough, and that is so for those of you who don't know, there's a hat shop found at the there's a hat shop found south of town, like in the forest, that unlocks a new hat every single time you complete an achievement. The problem with this achievement, the problem with this is one of the achievements is to JoJo Member of the Year. Because of this achievement, I cannot actually get this hat that is tied to it at the hat store in this playthrough. So unfortunately, I will not be able to get every single hat. I also discovered that there are some hats that are incredibly rare drops. Like so rare that it's literally one of the hats that can be found by literally just chopping down grass has a 0.1% chance of dropping. I'm fairly confident that I will not be able to get like all those like 1% things. It'll probably be too much for me. So for that reason, I will not actually be covering. I decided to drop that as a 100% category. If you're disappointed in that, don't worry. I will be making a bonus video going over all the cosmetic items that you can make and find in this game as well as going over any like events I was not able to show off in this series. Unfortunately, I will not be able to get every single hat, but just be aware that I do have a plan for how I'm going to be adapting that. Let me also go back to Twitch real quick. It's just one of those things where it was a good idea at first, but in reality, I simply couldn't do it. If this was a game where I already got like the achievements, a playthrough where I already got the achievements beforehand, or even if I did the evil playthrough first, I might have been able to do it, but not the case. This may very well be the last live stream before I complete winter, and if it is the case, I will of course be doing my usual what to expect for next year thing. Here it is. So in all likelihood, today we're probably going to focus more on mining, and we're probably going to one of the things I want to do, and this is something that I need to relook into, but I want to get today. I want to get like the Dwarven Scroll 2 and the Dwarf Scroll 3. I need to look this up real quick because I already forgot like what levels like those are found in. So Dwarf Scroll 2 is found a 0.5% chance in dropping from blue slimes, dust sprites, frost bats, and the ghosts. There's probably what a 1.1% chance of dropping from the mines, from tilling in the mines. So we're gonna be going from to level 40 and trying to get the Dwarf Scroll 2. Dwarf Scroll 3. Actually, Dwarf Scroll 4. It can be dropped from any monster other than the wilderness golem, serpent, skeleton, carbon ghost, iridium bat, iridium crab, or by using the hoe on dragon floors 80 plus. So we're likely going to be focusing on tilling in the mines. So we're going to first focus on trying to get Dwarf Scroll on number 2. I don't know why, but I'm kind of like spitting a little bit, and I'm not trying to. Before we head out, we are going to process the geodes. We're still missing 2 artifacts, I believe, that 2 minerals that we could get from these geodes. I also want to turn up the volume of my headset real quick. For any of you that are curious, I have been streaming this game for this will be my 34th live stream of this game. So I've been streaming this game for approximately 34 weeks, which I'm not sure, maybe like half a year, I think. I think Gemini is actually new. Yes, we got something new finally. Yeah, so unfortunately we are going to be clearing some inventory space out, so I don't really care about any of these gems. I am going to keep the amethyst. Okay, now we're going to go to the mines. Again, I'm not looking for any ores, so I'm really just looking to kill mobs for things. One of the things I want to try and do is get mining to level 10 and combat to level 10. Okay. These are enemies that drop the mods, so unfortunately we are not getting lucky here. I'm also smashing these barrels because I have a chance of dropping something good, I believe. I believe cave carrots do count as foraging items, so we'll be making progress on that skill. Which is also something you get to level 10. One of the 100% requirements is actually to get to level 10 every single skill, and unfortunately I'm only like level 9 and 3 and level 10 in the others. I've honestly not been focusing too much on foraging because it's honestly not really worth that much. But I should probably focus on that very soon in the near future, if not like immediately. Something else I will say is I'm at this point I have no idea how long it will take for me to 100% Stardew Valley. I realize now that I am not playing things as optimal as I could be. And the reason why I say this is according to howlongtobeat.com, it takes about 150 hours to 100% Stardew Valley. And I'm already at 91 hours of playtime. So unfortunately, I think I may go over this suggested time. But again, my goal for this series is not to like 100% the game as fast as possible. I just want to have fun with what I'm doing. I just want to like enjoy the game at my own pace. And at this point, the only thing that's preventing me from like making some major progress is simply RNG and time and place. That's it. Once I'm able to get the rare drops I'm trying to get, the artifacts and the things, especially once I get to the specific seasons where the remaining things are spawned, then in theory that's like all I need to do. Now something that in theory that I should be able to 100% it pretty fast, I should say. The problem that I'm having is I'm keep on I'm not like using a guide to figure out like to like plan out like how to 100% things effectively. I'm going by the motions essentially. I'm not like being as optimal as possible, and because of that, there is a slight possibility that oh god, oh what's this? Because there is a slight possibility that it may take a little bit longer than most people on percent this game. I mentioned a long time ago that I discovered there's a streamer who is actually doing 100% playthrough on Stardew Valley. I have no idea if she is still doing that, but I subscribed to her channel on my YouTube channel, and her name is like Phoebe something. I can't remember what it was. I also think she may live in a different country than me. I live in America, and by how she spoke in the thing, I just got the feeling that English was not like her first language. And I do know that Phoebe is not a name like native to like America. I'm pretty sure it's not like European, I guess, in origin. So I honestly haven't really followed like any of her content. I watched any of her streams, but I'm unsure at this point if she has completed her 100% playthrough of Stardew Valley, or if she has actually essentially abandoned it. This is quite possibly a large project to undertake, and I only know one streamer who has successfully 100% in this game. And he actually made like a very long like live stream series for that. So I know there are people that have done that. I know there are people that have done that, but at this point, I'm just eager to like work on this and get this done because the reason, just as a quick reminder, the reason why I stream these games is not to like gain popularity. It's not to like become like quote unquote Twitch famous or anything like that. It's just simply so that I can work on games that I have abandoned for one reason or another. If I want to become like famous quick on Twitch, I could just simply just go on to I could just simply go on to God, I can't think. I could just simply go into the most streamed categories and try and get followers there. Apparently, that's a really easy way to get a following. But I'm not into this to become famous. I'm into this just to have fun. There it is. Hey, look at that. Now, I am unsure if the museum is open now, but we can check. It is not. For some reason, I was thinking maybe like a place that open late, that stays open late. Tomorrow the gifts will reset, so we will start off tomorrow. Once we do our usual farm maintenance, we will start off tomorrow with giving a gift to Pierre and Kent. Actually, before we go to bed, there is something I wanted to check, and that is what my hay situation is at. Okay, good. I still have plenty of hay. Does not look like we got a level, which is unfortunate. Hello, Jasmine. Give you a love, and we'll give Jason some love. Now, I think that we don't really need to go to the night market for anything. Actually, there is something we could do. I think that's only at the night market, and I think it's maybe like once a day. You can actually get like a university loved item. 15423, so we'll need to remember that. Weird, only a couple animals. Drop some eggs, that's definitely weird. They were gonna have a slow profit today, but again, like I'm not looking to get rich as fast as possible. So it looks like we have some ancient fruit. Fortunately, we did not get a gold star. We need 5 gold star fruit for a bundle, and unfortunately, we only have 3, so we need 2 more. Let me go ahead and put these ancient fruit in my chest so that I have some room. We have 4, we just need 1 more, actually. I thought we had 3, I guess we got another one at some point. Also, go ahead and craft another hard fence. We will also go ahead and milk our cows. Unfortunately, Otis never has any milk. I'm also gonna like reorganize my inventory a little bit just to clear some space because we are actually kind of full. So let me just go ahead and reorganize some stuff. So we will need to. I'm probably just gonna sell the quartz. I think I have like 60 or 50 quartz in our house. I'm probably just gonna sell our quartz and our pomegranate, but I definitely want to keep my diamonds. I think that's all I want to get rid of. Diamonds is a loved item of many villagers, so it's good to have. Let's go ahead and sell some of our stuff. We will sell our quartz and our pomegranates, our silver star pomegranates, just to get us a little bit more money, and then we will go ahead and head into town. We're gonna give a loved item to Pierre, and hopefully that will boost him over to 10 hearts, and we'll also give an item to Kent, and hope that boosts him to 9 hearts. See what that does. Unfortunately, I did not bring him up any, so we're going to be heading over to Kent and see what Amethyst does. I imagine it must be pretty close to like crossing the threshold with here. I think that light items are worth 25 while loved items are worth 50. If I remember correctly. And it usually takes about 100 points to raise it by 1 level if memory serves. So in theory, it will take Pierre and Kansas are getting them both liked items 4 gifts to raise them up by 1 level, if I remember correctly. But I'm not like an expert with Stardew Valley. I may very well have my information wrong. It's just my basic understanding of it. I really kind of like the idea of Kent as a character. We never really learned much about the war he fought in, but it's interesting to see someone who is suffering with PTSD, who is suffering from PTSD, because it just kind of adds a little bit of realism to this game. I have a couple family members who were veterans, as sadly most of them are dead now. My great uncle Tao actually served in World War II. My grandpa served in the Korean War. I think I have a couple of family members. I'm talking to you. I think I have a couple of family members that served in World War II, actually. I just can't remember who. And it looks like Kent went up their levels, so that's great. I don't know why I gave it to George. I didn't have the cursor over him, I had over Kent. So I guess that's just like something weird. But in any case, let's go ahead and we will deliver this artifact to Gunther, and then we will go to the mines. We're going to be mining until 5 before we head to the night market. It is nice that we almost have this done. This has been something we're working on since the museum opened. I highly doubt I will be able to get anything new from him. I'm pretty sure that the things I need come from Omni Geodes and Magma Geodes, not Ice Geodes. But we'll see what we can get. I'm just gonna sell like all the minerals I need. I don't even know if I need it. But I'm pretty sure the only thing that I am missing for minerals, yeah, it's the crystals, which actually comes from Omni Geodes and Magma Geodes. So unfortunately, that's not very helpful. I'm also not going to sell those things. I feel like it may be like good to have, and guess they're useful for crafting. I don't know what those minerals are used for, if I'm going to be honest here. Well, there we go. Yeah, one of the hats I recently discovered actually existed is a hat that has a 0.1% chance of dropping when mining, when cutting through grass. So it's just kind of stupid, I guess. That's one of the reasons why I don't think that I'll be able to get all the cosmetic items. Not only is there so many of them, but I don't think it will be likely that I'll be able to get everything in one playthrough. That's the reason why I'm dropping that from my 100% checklist. It's actually something I didn't even know existed, if I'm gonna be honest here. Initially, my overall plans for getting on cosmetics was just to try to get them gradually. Whenever I discover that there's like a new shirt or whatever I can craft, I'll just go ahead and like craft it when I get it unlocked. But the unfortunate thing is there are some things that are just rare drops from like mobs and stuff, and it's probably not very likely that we'll get it because it's usually like a very low percentage. If you want to go for all that, feel free to go ahead. At this point, it's probably only worth bragging rights, unfortunately. That is something new. Well, I think I actually got that before, but... Fortunately, I think that we need like soft soil in order to get tilling, and we have not been getting any soft soil. So unfortunately, I think I'm going to be heading up. These maps are randomly generated, so it's not very likely that you will get like tillable soil. But we'll try again later. Let's go ahead and go to the town. And we will go and get like a free item, but let me... Yeah, we have free space. Oh. Never mind, I thought the night festival was today. Was it like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday then? Did you guys see that? That little thing running across? That was weird. I think that may have been the alien from that capsule. Like at long last, I think I finally found it. Yeah, it's tomorrow. That's kind of unfortunate. It looks like that the festival is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days. Let's see. Excuse me for burping. I just keep on having the hiccup burps. Or herps, as my mom liked to call them. Which honestly kind of always sounded like shorthand for herpes, but never was willing to say that to her face. Okay, so actually I want to check a couple things. I want to check our cask room. We don't have any ready, and I also want to check our shed. We also make another keg. So let's go ahead and do that. And while we're in here, we'll also go ahead and put some of these wines in the cask. I'm actually gonna let it grow to max before I harvest them. So we'll be able to get the maximum amount of profit from that. Let's also go ahead and store our aquamarines, our iron ore, our cookies, there was something I wanted to take out as well. All right, the ingots. Let's check our greenhouse real quick before we do anything else. I actually need to take another look at the thing for the Dwarf Scroll 4. I realized I said check the greenhouse. I went to the coop. It was kind of like a force habit, so sorry about that. We'll go ahead and go to the greenhouse after we take care of this coop business. Fortunately, we do not have any strawberries ready to grow, so we will head out. I'm also gonna head up and we will grab some more amethyst from this. We probably actually have some mushrooms ready to harvest, so we'll check the mushroom cave after we do our animals. Not in that way. Otis, you never have any milk. Edgar, you never have any milk. Okay, so let's go ahead and we will sell some of our stuff. We're gonna sell our wool and our strawberry jelly. Let's head into town. We will stop by Clint and we will get these geodes processed. We will also crack open this blacksmith thing. You'll grab this crystal fruit. Fortunately, that's not very useful to us. You already have a couple of those, so. And that's even more useless. Really? I'm missing a handful of artifacts. You give me the most common one. Okay, thanks, man. So let me take another look. Stop. The network, blah blah blah, may not be safe. Been using this network forever, so pretty sure it's safe. Oh, we have something. We have a reward from the Monsters Guild, don't we? I think we do. Unfortunately, something I kind of realized is, I, uh, I completely lost my train of thought. Something I am going to do is I have my antivirus program pop up my desktop so I can close this window. Sorry about that. The problem is that I'm having is there's like no tilled floors. Like any of the floors I've been going to, which is stupid. Doesn't look like there's any tilled floors here either. I guess something I could discuss about is something that I have been uh uh just I guess like the future of this channel. At this point, I haven't really given much thought into like what games I'm going to be playing in the near future. Beyond like my things like already labeled on my queue. There are some games I really would like to be able to play. I'm more than willing to play every single game within the Saints Row series, including the spin-off Agents of Mayhem. I would like to be able to play Sims 4. I would like to be able to play some other racing games. Like one of the games I grew up on is Need for Speed Most Wanted, the original one, not the remake. And I would honestly love to be able to stream that game one of these days. The only problem I'm having is I wasn't really the best at it as a kid. I made a lot of mistakes, but I'm hoping that I will have like a better time as an adult. It's also a game that I also may not be able to get all of the achievements in. And that's simply because of the fact that there are some like event specific achievements. I remember like there was some thing where I had to do like an activity within like a specific car that may or may not be able to be bought within the shop. There's a lot of achievements like that, and I think that's like related to a specific mode, like a challenge mode or something. But I honestly don't know. Go away, you stupid bats. I got a tilling soil. There's another one over there. Fortunately, we did not get it. Let's head to the next floor. If we don't see any tilling thing, we will just head out. Like we are sticking around a little bit. Well, what's that? That's cool. Got upgrade to the pirate hat. Unfortunately, I will not be going to the festival today, the night market, because I don't think I have time. Go ahead and grab this amethyst floor here, and then we'll head out. I also realized I completely forgot to get the gifts to Pierre and Kent, so we'll do that tomorrow. Get a solid dried starfish. I also realized I forgot to pick the mushrooms, check the mushroom cave. I know for a fact I have some ready. Because I haven't checked them in a while, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. Fortunately, we did not get any Omni Geodes, at least it doesn't look like we did. We just got a singular Magma Geode. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get the one mineral we're missing. Fortunately, these won't be worth anything, but they will be useful for boosting our foraging skill. I honestly think that the fruit bat cave may have been more profitable than mushroom cave, but that's issue for another time, I guess. Go ahead and go to sleep and end the day. Looks like we did not get a level from that, which is unfortunate. Go ahead and talk to our kids. So the one mineral that we are missing can actually be dropped from magma geos, so that's actually a good thing that we got that. Unfortunately, I don't like my odds of me getting the one possible drop of presumably 20-ish possible drops. We will be sure to stop by Pierre's and Ken's while we're in town. Like I said, I was. Let's go ahead and deposit our hat. Looks like we have an egg we forgot to get. Let's check our greenhouse. Looks like it is harvest day. I really wish there was a faster way of harvesting these crops, but to my knowledge, I don't know of any way that exists. I know that there is something that you can get like a farm computer or something like that that uses like the dwarf gadget I've been getting. But I don't know like what those actually do, and I don't think they auto harvest crops. It'd be nice if they did, but I think the only thing that auto harvest crops is Junimos. But I can't play have a Junimo from a Junimo hut to go inside the greenhouse and harvest it. So I think I'm stuck like manually harvesting this stuff, which is stupid. The very least, we will be seeing as though we are consistently getting to 100,000 gold per stream, so we will be making some steady progress. Towards God, I can't think. We will be making some steady progress towards getting the 10 million gold achievement. At this point, we currently have 1,630,000 in total earnings. We just need like 9. Was it like 8,300,000 more? Let's go on and check our barn, and then we'll head into town. We will likely be ending off like at ending off a little bit early. We will, in all likelihood, be going to the night market today. Otis, you never have any milk. I'm getting annoyed. I really like this Squire helmet. It's ridiculous, but I kind of like it. Oh, and he is a horse, and I feel like a knight in shining armor. Here's maxed out. Okay, so there is something that I am going to work on, but unfortunately, my wife will get jealous. But luckily, it shouldn't take too long to max her out, and that is Abigail. If memory serves, Abigail is one of the easier characters to max out because, at least for me, because amethysts are so common. But I do want to check Stardew Valley Abigail. Yeah, she loves amethyst. Okay. I don't know where she is going, but I really wish she would stop so I can give her the gift and head on out. That brought her to... Or she didn't level her up. It's going to stop at Clint and we will give him his gift. Then we'll stop by, well, Kent, not Clint. And then we'll stop by Clint and have him process Geo before I head to the mines to try once again to get the thing. Kent is almost maxed out. Probably be a couple more gifts before he gets there. Let's go ahead and head over to Clint now, process his Geo, maybe I'll get lucky. And then we'll go to the mines. Unfortunately, me giving gifts to a bachelorette or a bachelor will make Penny jealous. Really stupid, but damn it. Useless motherfucker. I didn't know where he goes at this time. I imagine that must be getting pretty close to getting combat's level 10. I just haven't been getting it. You're also gonna head out because I realize I keep on forgetting to swing by the Adventurous Guild. For all I know, it could give me like a good item. So we'll go ahead and check. So we have done Void Spirits and we have done Bats. So we still need 1,000 slimes, 50 skeletons, really like 70... No, not 70, 35 skeletons, 34. We need a bunch more cave insects, we need a bunch more doggies, we need a bunch more dust sprites. We're actually gonna go to 485, just speed things up. I used to think that the way that luck worked in Stardew Valley was that if it was lucky day, like it was just something like ridiculous where you have a higher chance of dying from like mobs being more lethal or just something like that. I'm glad that it's just like affects your drop rate of geodes or the spawn rate of gems. It's not something like ridiculous. Can you imagine if the way that luck worked was it just kind of made it more likely that you would die in a cave? Maybe we'll get lucky. Fortunately, no. So we're gonna be heading out, and we will be going to the night market now. We will also be getting rid of some of our stuff, so we're gonna get rid of our slime, and we are gonna get rid of our seeds just so that we have room. We're gonna be only going. Oh, we're also gonna get rid of this. We're gonna be only going to the mermaid stuff just to get the universally loved item. That's really all I care about at this point. Let's go to town and we'll go to the night market. We have been streaming for over an hour now. Going to be streaming for 2 more hours. Something I will say is I do apologize for ending the stream like an hour early if you're watching this on if you're watching my stream on YouTube. I felt like that was a good place to stop because otherwise I'll be spending the remainder of the stream farming for elixirs, and I know that would have been very entertaining. I was curious in yesterday's Kingdom Hearts stream, after the stream ended actually, I wound up having over was it 36 elixirs, which is actually a really solid number. It'll probably carry me through the end of the game. One five four two three. 15423. And unfortunately, because I have music disabled, you can't actually hear them singing. I really do apologize for this, but I actually disabled it because I was getting flagged for copyright for some of the overworld songs. So this is just kind of like the unfortunate side effect of getting flagged for copyright. If you want to hear the actual song in one of my earlier live streams, I was able to show it off. Unfortunately, I think it's only like one and done thing, so it doesn't look like I can get another one. Which is stupid. Let's just go back to our farm. I don't even care about using any money from that. Actually, before we go, for those curious, I'm I don't claim to be an expert of this game. I'm just essentially going with the flow. This is actually the first I've ever gotten any playthrough for Stardew Valley, so my knowledge of this game essentially is completely blind at this point. So it may have been like obvious to some people that you couldn't get like you couldn't actually get the thing in, but I didn't know because I thought they could get like multiple items. So I apologize for the mistake. Also, go ahead and check our likes up. Let's see, we have Candace maxed up, but we can give another gift to Abigail. That's what we're gonna do. Let's go ahead and talk to our wife. Make sure her happiness doesn't go down too far. We are babies. And voila. We're probably gonna go to the mines again, try and get that item. We're gonna craft a couple fences. Now where I want you to go. We're honestly gonna store our rain because it's just not really that helpful to me, if I'm gonna be honest here. I mean, the speed boost is nice, but I'm probably not gonna be able to utilize it at all times. I don't really consider it worth it to just like put it on in combat. So we are gonna store you in here. I'm also gonna go ahead and grab you. We will check our greenhouse. Just I doubt we have anything left, but I just want to see if we have any ancient fruit grown because I would love to be able to make some more progress on that. The last package thing for the genie most. Let's go ahead and check on our animals and let's start off the day. Fortunately, we didn't. Once again, like we were not able to get like a bunch of milk from that. But let's go ahead and we will put this milk in the chest. And once again, we need to craft another fence. We are still trying to get the one missing mineral that we need for the museum, so we are going to be stopping by Clint's and trying to get this done. Before we head there, though, we are going to be swinging by Abigail and giving her a loved item. Firstly, it does not look like she is home, so I may just look up her schedule real quick. Winter. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 10 a.m. leaves home, goes to the library. Okay. I honestly did not even see her in her bed, but hopefully my wife doesn't get mad when if she finds out I was in bed with another woman. Whoops. Uh, in all seriousness, though, I do kind of think it's ridiculous that for a game that actually has achievements for getting like high friendship with all the characters, and the fact that you have to get high friendship in order to get all the recipes, it's kind of ridiculous to me how your wife can get jealous for you giving a gift to a bachelorette in order to get something like a reward, like a recipe or something. So we already have a lot of Dwarven gadgets, so we're not gonna keep that. And unfortunately, we have a lot of tiger's eyes as well, so I'm gonna get rid of that. We'll keep the soapstone. Let's go ahead and go mining. Actually, we should be able to get a level in combat. Because of the fact that we will not be able to apparently get the gift, like renewable pearl. I'm not gonna go to the market today, so I'm probably gonna skip it. Really no other point to do that. To my knowledge, like fishing in the night really isn't worth that much. You can't even fish that long because it's so late in the afternoon. The only other thing is maybe like getting something rare in sales, but honestly, I don't really consider that to be worth it. But for a slight chance of getting something good, I guess. I will say that one of the things I will definitely be focusing on next year is trying to make sure that I have everyone's happiness level maxed out, and I definitely want to be able to get the Dwarven scroll, the Dwarven translator thing completed and done, so that I can actually finally talk to the dwarf. I was curious, this Dwarven Scroll has a 0.1% drop rate from selling soils, but the only other place it could drop is from like mobs in Skull Cavern, which may be a little bit harder for me to face, so that's why I'm, and they're actually pretty deep in Skull Cavern too. Which is why I'm deciding not to actually go for that. But if you wanted to like go for something that has a slightly higher chance of dropping, just feel free to go to Skull Cavern and fight some of the mobs there. I'm not gonna go over what the names of the mobs are because I'd rather just focus on this. But once I get it, I will be sure to do a little quick reminder of what I'm missing. God freaking. Unfortunately, we did not get it, so we are actually going to go to the next floor, I guess. I'm just gonna do a little bit of a lap. Looks like that's actually a good call. At first, curious, I don't actually know what the reward is for completing the museum beyond getting an achievement. I'm assuming it gives something, but what that something is, I honestly don't know. Hey, is that it? Is that it? No, it's Source Scroll Run. God dang it. I got excited there for a second. Let me actually check something. Dwarf score for I can't say that word. Dwarf scroll 4 has a chance of dropping and tilling on the minus level at 80, but what about Dwarf scroll 1? Uh it has a chance of dropping from tilling the soil on the floor. Okay. I don't need you. Can I get rid of you? The one we're looking for is a dwarf scroll that has like a golden band on it. Once I find that, we're golden. Probably gonna stay here until 9 mining. I want to wait a decently long time until we get it. Get all that untilled soil. Another random thing that I don't need. I know I said I was gonna go back at 9, but unfortunately those bats really just took it out of me, so we're gonna be here a little bit longer. I feel like if there's any chance we could get it, it will be on this floor. Just fuck off, bat! Jesus! Oh my fucking god. Go away, please! Oh my fucking god! What the fuck is going on? I just want to freaking till this soil and you bats keep cockblocking me. Just fuck off. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Fortunately, we did not get it, so let's just get out of here. This was a bust. All that effort for nothing. Probably gonna head straight to bed. Because it's way too late. Probably can't do any selling either. If I don't get level from this, I swear it's gypped. It's gypped. Here, your secret friend is Penny. That's easy. Still have our liked item in this chest. I'm honestly trying to think here. I have a lot of ore on me, but I also have a lot of other crap. At this point, I'm looking for emeralds, and I know I have it in this chest, and here it is. Ew. And what else can I get rid of? I think that's actually it. I think that's as clean as my inventory is gonna get. Jesus freaking Christ, man. So how many fence posts do I need to replace now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For those curious, at this point, I'm thinking that maybe by year 5 when I'll be finished with everything. There's a lot of things that are really dependent on RNG and luck at this point. At this, probably the most time-consuming thing may very well be getting 100% and the getting all the things for Ginger Island and finding all the golden walnuts. The other thing that may take some time is actually finishing up the Collectopedia, like getting all the things that I need for that. We will also likely be spending some time trying to uh, get a basic. It'll probably take a lot of pre-planning in order for me to like cook every single meal for this, but we also need to up our relationships because and level up our skills because we have some recipes that are locked for us that we don't have, and we already have like all the recipes for the cooking show. So there's all the we will at the very least be getting 3 or 4 ish recipes from leveling up our 3 skills, but the rest will actually come from relationships. So we that's why I want to have more of a focus on upgrading my skills and on building relationships in this coming year. Just a little bit of spoiler alert, because I want to be able to have like all of the recipes unlocked by the end of next year, and I want to start stockpiling ingredients just in case for uh, for when I start doing cooking. And I'm probably gonna have like a little double stuff, so I'm gonna kind of like double crops essentially, where some stuff will go to sell and some stuff will actually go to that I can't think the fridge or storage. There's something I want to check, and that is we have some seasonal stuff that we still need to sell to grow, and some of the stuff is actually only bought in the desert. So one of those things is star fruit, so that's something found in summer. So we will need to get that. But there's also rhubarb, which is bought in spring. I have no idea what this is right here. Really, what many of these are. But some of these may actually be ingots that you need to sell. But eventually I will be getting all of those. Filling all this out. But let's go ahead and get these things built. And then we'll try and go our hand at getting that thing again. I want to go ahead and get some foraging done so that I can I want to go ahead and get some foraging done so that I can try and level it up to level 10. I don't know how close I am to that. If I'm gonna be honest, I would say that I'm pretty far from it, but we should probably work on that sooner rather than later. Fortunately, these are all duplicates. I don't really care about any of these. I just want this one mineral that I'm missing. And unfortunately, we did not get it. So we're actually gonna junk some of these stuff. So we're gonna get rid of the clay. We're gonna get rid of this. And we're gonna go to the mines and try our hand at getting that Dwarven scroll again. It's honestly kind of funny to me how, there we go. How floors seem to be more common. Tilling soil seems to be more common after like floor 85 rather than floor 80 where it says it's typically spawns. It says like tilling soil becomes available. Just heard my dad randomly just say my mom's name and asking if her show's over yet. Swear to God, my dad's addicted to TV. I used to really hate my dad growing up. And honestly, my dad is really one of the few people that really have my back. It's just he was just often growing up with autism. He ended up like becoming going to be one of the leading experts for autism. But he ended up like changing careers essentially because of being initially he was gonna be a nurse. All things, but then he found out that I was autistic. He just completely changed careers, and I think what's I often just really hated as a kid was how much he tried to change my life in order to crush my behavior. I think one of his leading theories was the diet was really the cause, was a factor in like autistic kids misbehaving, and that ended up making it at some point making it so that we would never really go to the McDonald's anymore. because they end up like being essentially junk food, and will kind of contribute to me having like meltdowns, I guess, in class. There was also times when I wouldn't. The type of cereal or sugary cereal that we get, we also would not really get anymore because sugar apparently was a fact. What, and according to that, was like a factor in causing my behavior issues, and it's just like all these little factors that my dad theorized was what caused it. And then finally enough, once those stuff was kind of once those stuff was actually taken away from my system, essentially my behavior started to improve. So who knows, maybe he's right. Fortunately, we did not get it, so we're going down a level. I really hate this stupid bat thing. And there's already so many freaking mobs in the thing. I don't need another one. Slimes are annoying enough. What the heck just happened? I didn't even touch the wheels. Fuck off, Bass! Jesus fucking Christ, man! What the fuck? Go away! You got another fucking bat, are you serious? these bats would just fuck off, I may already have this scroll by now. No cap. I may already have it because I will be digging a lot more often. We're running out of time. Yeah, we're gonna head back. Unfortunately, we did not get it. So fucking stupid, those fucking bats, man. I better get a level in either combat or mining at this point. Okay, going to sleep. No level, looks like. There's something I want to check real quick, so just give me one moment. Yeah, it just is telling you mine's level 80 and up, so it doesn't actually say what the percentage of doing that. I have a new strategy for this. Apparently 95 is actually like a go-to for farming, so we're gonna go and do that. Stop! Let me pick up this egg. So we're currently almost at the 2 hour mark. We're gonna be streaming for another hour. Keep that in mind. Otis, you never had any milk. Okay, so let's go ahead and swing by Clarence. We'll give him the geodes to see if we can get lucky and get the things we need. And then we're gonna be heading straight for the mines. We're just missing one mineral. You fuck. Guess we're not processing geodes. I'm just gonna reload this floor because apparently this always has soil right at the entrance. So I'm just gonna reload this floor and try again, like if we don't get it. Okay. That's artifact I already have. Apparently this is like a good farming spot for getting like Dwarven Scroll 1 and Dwarven Scroll 4. So that's why we're farming here. Fortunately, we did not get it, so we're gonna be leaving and come back. Come on. How many times must I till the soil? Any more times? Come on. You know you want to give it to me, game. This is one thing that I hate like doing in any game is farming like for items for rare drops because I don't find this fun. But admittedly, doing it on stream when I literally set time aside for myself to actually do this, to work on a game for X amount of time, at a specific time and day, it honestly is a little bit better for me to do it on stream because I'm more likely to actually finish the farming rather than procrastinating and never come back again, because that's usually how things go for me. Usually in the past, whenever there's any type of farming I need to do for any rare drop, I try it for like a couple hours and then I stop. I still have yet to finish my first like ultimate Vault Hunter mode playthrough with Salvador on Borderlands 2, and that's because I'm, thank fucking God. That's because every single freaking time, I also want to check this real quick. Every single freaking time I sit down to play, I get so freaking bored that I just had to like stop playing like for X amount of time, and I'm so glad I finally got that done. Okay, so that's one annoying thing done and out of the way. We have all 4 Dwarven scrolls. We can now actively communicate with dwarves, which means there are 2 things we can do now. We can talk to the dwarf in the mines, we can talk to the dwarf in the volcano mines in Ginger Island, and I'm going to be doing both eventually. I'm probably going to be doing the one in the mines tomorrow, just to see what he does, and because I'm legitimately curious. I'm wondering that for a while now, and apparently talking to the mine and dwarf and the volcano mines will actually lead to a shortcut, so probably a good idea to do that. Oh, before I go, I do want to check something. I want to check when the New Year's Eve stuff is. It is next week on the 25th. I think it's the same day as Christmas, so I guess that makes sense. If I don't get a level from this, I will be mildly perturbed. One, two, three, four, five, six. And once again, no level, the game hates me. Okay, so I have a couple things planned for today. Now that we have that artifact done, we can actually focus on other stuff. But I'm really kind of curious to know what those dwarves do. So we're probably gonna go to the mines, talk to the dwarf and the mines, and then we're gonna go talk to the dwarf and the volcano thing. That's really like all I have planned for today. Oh, we also will need to process these geodes as well. Okay. Let us go ahead and head into town. It's not Sunday, so the gifts haven't reset yet. But I do want to stop by Clint's and process these geodes. Do not do that. Repeat. 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 Not very helpful. Okay, now let's go ahead and check on the dwarf and finally see what he has in store. That is really interesting. Okay, so now that we have that mystery solved, apparently he's just a store. Let's head back to town and we will make a beeline for uh, Ginger Island because I'm also curious to see what he has in store. And we'll also try and make some progress on Ginger Island as well. There's some things that we are just not able to progress, and that is actually some of the stuff is actually related to the weather, and some of the stuff is actually related to the season. So unfortunately, since it's not raining, we will not be able to get one of the events, and because it's not spring and we don't have access to those seeds, we won't be able to get the other. But we can still try and get some of the golden walnuts. I can't stress it enough, I hate these stupid flames. I have way too much freaking health. God, I fucking hate these planes. If they didn't have too much health, I would have no problem killing them. Ooh, that's interesting. I'm really just trying to leave. Be nice if there was like a escape rope like from Pokemon in the game. And luckily we're just about out of here. $32 to $38 damage. Mine's better. I need more pizza. Almost out. So let's say both those dwarves give give a shop. What I think I'm going to do is I'm probably going to be spending the rest of the season trying to make some more progress on my collectopedia. So we have a couple of artifacts left to get. We have one mineral, which will likely take some time. But we also have a bunch of artifacts we've yet to get. One of these we can get in the desert through a dig spot. This is something that we can get in the mountains, well, maybe related to, this is something we can get in the forest. But I think it's in the forest. So until spring. This is also something found in the forest as well. This, I'm not sure what this is, but once we get these four, and this one random artifact, mineral, then we are done with the artifacts. We've literally done everything else for the artifacts. The only thing that we're missing for the Collectopedia is catching the big one, which is found in the spring and in wet weather, and catching this fish, which is found in an area in Ginger Island that we have yet to unlock. The only other things we could fill out is a cooking thing, but once again, I'm gonna wait until we have all the recipes before we unlock the cooking thing. So I think from this point on, what I'm likely going to be doing is focusing on building a relationship and focusing on filling out the artifacts. That being said, let's return home and we will kind of start off a new day. I do want to take care of some things first. I do want to sort through my inventory a little bit. I think I already have a string install somewhere. I know I have a chest with those crystal things. I just don't know which one's in. It's in this one. Let's just put two in here for now. Beyond that, I think we're good. Let's collect our stuff to sell, and we will also go ahead and check our mushroom cave. I highly doubt we have anything new there, but I do want to check to be sure. Good thing I checked. And then sell everything, and I also want to check the house down here. Unfortunately, we don't have anything new, so let's go ahead and sell our stuff and we'll go to bed. Before we go to bed, let's also check our cash. If it's a silver star, it's gonna cook a little bit longer. I want to see how much profit we'll make if we submit a gold star or iridium stars. I'm probably gonna save it until it's iridium. But let's check our cash, see how that's doing. Looks like it's still cooking. No stars yet. Okay, it is Sunday, so that means we have some gifts to give out. We already have Pierre done, so we're going to be giving a gift to Kent, and we're going to be giving a gift to Abigail. Both Kent and Kent likes amethyst, and Abigail loves amethyst, so we're going to give a thing to each. I grab another thing, so let's go ahead and craft a keg. Need a copper bar and an iron bar. I already have the copper, we're just gonna grab an iron out. It's something funny that I just kind of learned. It's probably no surprise to anyone that Family Guy makes a lot of his jokes as it related to pop culture. I thought it was kind of funny that they kind of referenced like the Will Smith slap from the was it the Oscars with Chris. Keep my name out your motherfucking mouth. uh, I honestly feel like that Will Smith overreacted, and he overreacted big time, and that may have like cost him his reputation. But I honestly, part of me also is kind of thinking that it may have just been like for show. But the Will Smith's was it Kid Rock? I can't remember who it was he slapped, but someone's reputation ended up someone ended up like making a comment. The person that Will Smith slapped in the Oscars ended up making a comment saying, "I don't know like what I did to deserve this. I was just making a joke or whatever." I can't always say it. I need to watch the interview again. But judging from his reaction, I get a feeling it was probably not like staged, but it's just I can't think of like a reason why someone would be willing to go up onto stage on like a televised event, kind of make an ass of yourself for it. It was honestly kind of funny if I'm gonna be honest here. It's just it's fucked up, but it's kind of funny to me because it was just so random. Once again, we got nothing. Let's go ahead and go to the bus stop because I want to go to the desert. Just gonna go here in my artifact spots. The thing we're looking for is this gold mask here. We're not gonna go mining today. We don't have enough food for that. I just want to see if we can get lucky and get the artifact I'm missing. The desert. Doesn't look like we can, so we're before we head back, I do want to check this place out. Huh. I'm gonna come back for it. Yes, I know I have the iridium for that. It's actually good to pick out the recipes now because eventually I will need to craft everything for achievement. We have a 33 things for a magic cowboy hat. Oh right, today reset, so I need to go and get these gifts out to Abigail and Kent. I hope to God my wife doesn't get jealous. May need to do some searching for those two. And let's go find Kent. I'm hoping he's still at home. Not as usual, spot. Let me look up his schedule. Uh, 10:10. Leaves home has the altar. At 2, he leaves the altar room and moves to Peter's counter. So he should be leaving in time now. So it looks like we are about 20 minutes away, give or take, from actually, about 20 minutes away actually from, into the live stream, so we won't be able to work on this for too long. What I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do a little bit of some research real quick to look into the artifacts and to look into the minerals. So just give me 1 second real quick while I check some things. Stardew Valley artifact template. Stardew Valley mineral template. Both pages are open. Let's check artifacts first. So one thing I'm missing is Elvish jewelry. It can be found by digging up an artifact spot and Cindersap forest, or from fishing treasure chests or artifact troves. So it looks like it's not like event specific like I thought. So I'll just back up. So that's found in Cindersap forest. Shooting stick is found an artifact spot in the mountains, Cindersap forest, or Pelican Town. 1.5% chance in Cindersap forest, 1.5% chance in the mountain, and 1.5 in Pelican Town. It can also be dropped from Dougie's, a 2% chance. Which honestly may be like the better chance to get it. So the other thing we're missing is Bone Flute, which is 0.7% chance of dropping in Cindersap forest, 0.7% chance of dropping from the mountain, and 0.4% chance of dropping from Pelican Town. And the last thing that we're missing is Golden Mask, which I know for a fact is found in the desert, but I do want to check. Yes, artifact chance in the artifact spot in the desert. Okay, so the only other thing that we're missing is for minerals. And it's called Star Shards, and it can be found in Magma Geodes and Omni Geodes. And it doesn't actually say what percentage it drops at. So we just need to get lucky for that. Okay, so let's just look around and see what we can find. We're gonna start with Cindersap Forest because that's probably the largest area to cover. Because it's an artifact spot in specific, chances are it will only be in specific areas, like areas with tillable soil. That's usually how it works, but let's just see what we can find. Let's just see what you have. I'm checking the river side because I think the artifact spots can spawn there. I'm not sure. By the way, all those hats are related to achievements you earn in this game, so I'm be going to recent achievement list. I'm assuming the cowgirl hat is probably related to Full House, and millionaire is probably the chicken hat, I'm guessing. My best guess. Because those are for sure like new hats that I've not seen before, so. unfortunately, we not find it. So let's just head back. We're probably gonna carve a path through the through here. Okay, let's go ahead and sell our crap. We will get rid of you, you, you. We're also gonna store our hats, our unique hats. Even though I said I wasn't gonna like go for all of them, I do want to try and like get all the ones I can get. For those curious, there is actually an achievement for completing the museum. This is something I never actually gone in any playthrough, so I'm legitimately curious to see what happens once I get all the artifacts. So that's why I want to try and focus on this. Also consider that I'm really close. I'm literally just like a couple shy, a handful shy. I do want to make sure I get him done. Must be inside, unless I missed it. Yeah, it must be inside. I also want to check the green out because I haven't checked it in a while. My legs are sore right now. I don't know why they're hurting, but I'm trying to. Damn it. Okay, we'll do this tomorrow. Tomorrow will likely be our last day. Still a level. At this point, I'm more so wanting to get like any level soon. I know I must be close. I killed so many monsters, yet combat has not gone to level 10. Killed. I've donated so many foraging items, and yet foraging is still level 9. I mined so many times, and yet mining is still level 9. I just can't get them to level up. I just realized I may actually forget that my Secret Santa essentially is Penny. So something I may do just to help me out a little bit next stream is to just take a melon out and just make sure I'm holding it in my inventory. So that when I spawn next Sunday, I will have it in my hand. Maybe something I'm gonna do. We actually have our 5 go let's ancient fruit, so now we can actually get another page in the thing. I honestly wonder if like planting cranberries would have been more profitable than strawberries. Because cranberries gives you like a bunch of fruit rather than just one from strawberries. I may look into that after this stream. I may just like Google what's the most profitable crop for the greenhouse. We'll come back for that. I just don't want to accidentally sell my instant fruit. Okay, let's go ahead and sell. I'm actually gonna look up and see how to get caviar. I never actually figured this out. Huh. That's actually interesting. Caviar is an artisan good made from a sturgeon roe using a preserved char. Roe is a product we use in the fishing pond. It may also appear at the traveling cart for 1,500 to 2,500 gold. I never actually used a fishing pond, so that'll be kind of interesting to try and figure out. It'll likely be something we'll do next stream. Not next. Yeah, next year is what I meant to say, which is next in-game year, not next year. Next year. You're really running out of time, so what I'm probably going to do is just run around, like put this stuff in the chest. We will put this stuff in the whatever it's called, the God, I can't think, the bundle. Put the stuff in the bundle, and then we'll give our gifts to Abigail and what's his name. Or we do. Let's see if we have a chance of getting a new artifact while we're here. Fortunately, I don't think we're gonna be that lucky, but we can at least try, and it looks like that's the only artifact spot here. Let's head back. We are just about out of time, but we are gonna play until the end of the day. We'll go to town normally. I was gonna use the thing, but I think I'll do the gifts first. Abigail is not here, so let me look up her schedule real quick. Let's see, Winter. Monday, leaves her room, goes to the kitchen, 10:30 a.m., walking to the carpenter's shop, stands next to the counter. She goes to Clint? And he's not like a carpenter, he's a blacksmith, isn't he? Oh, wait. Carpenter, that's Robin. Okay, well, while we're here. I don't know why they said Carpenter, not Robin. That was so confusing to me. Not maxed out yet, but imagine she's close. Let's go find Kent. Actually, before we do that, while we're in the area, let's go ahead and host some artifacts. It'd be nice if we could get one level, but sadly I don't think that's gonna happen. Well, we got an artifact at least. That's one of the ones I'm missing. I was also gonna farm the Dougies for that one since that's a higher drop rate. Okay, so now let's go find Kent. I don't know what his schedule is, so let me check. Friday and Saturday, no. 7 a.m. Kent's under a tree just north of his house. Oh, north. North of his house, not south. Ah, dang, I got really helpful. I was thinking, oh, it'd be nice if I could get these two things done. But that kind of sucks. Alright, so, if we weren't able to complete Kent, but we at least completed Pierre. I'm imagining it'll be easier for me to get progress for that kind of stuff, but once I'm actually able to craft the loved items. What I'm actually going to do now is I'm going to do a quick little tour of this Interstaff Forest, and we will try and find any artifact spots. The thing we're looking for is the Elvish Bracelet, and unfortunately that is a pretty rare drop. Especially in winter when it's more common you'll find yams. What I'm actually probably going to do is, I think I'm actually going to kind of cut this trip a little bit short and just go check out this south area. And we got another artifact. Wow. So that is two. That is two artifacts. So once we donate this, we just have the Elvish Bracelet to worry about and the mask found in the Golden Desert. We also only have this to worry about. So let's head home. We will sell our stuff, and unfortunately, the museum is closed right now, so we can't donate this thing. That's something to do for tomorrow. I'll be sure to keep it in my inventory, so when I check my inventory when I get back on Sunday, when I'm back streaming this game on Sunday, I will be able to donate this museum once I notice it's able to be donated to Gunther. Which shouldn't take me too long to notice it. I do realize I have a really bad memory, but it shouldn't take me too long. Let me go ahead and sell my stuff, and then we will go to our artisan goods. Something we may do at the start of the next year is actually build a fish pond, so that I can try and breed sturgeon for caviar. Because one of the things I want to try and do, and let me actually go ahead and just go over and list what I'm going to be accomplishing this coming year, because I likely will not have time to do it when I stream next Sunday. But what I will likely be doing next year is I will likely be finishing up the artifacts. I will try and finish up the museum in general, because we only have a handful left. And I will actually be gonna be building a fish pond and start like mass producing start like breeding sturgeon to make caviar, and this is something that I never actually done before, so we'll be able to it's something I never actually done before, so it'll be kind of interesting to see it firsthand. So one of the things I want to do is before I go to bed and anything in a stream is beyond like completing the museum, I want to be able to like build a fish farm. I want to complete the bundle for the JoJo Mars. Another thing I want to do is I want to put more of a focus on relationships. So I'm instead of just giving gifts to 2 people at a time, I may give it to 3 or 4. We'll see. But I would like to be able to make some decent progress on all of these relationships. We likely won't get it done by the end of year 4, but we will make significant progress on getting it done. We will also be making some more progress on Desert Island, trying to find some more golden walnuts. We will also be getting the collectopedia, getting the last legendary fish, the big one, caught in the next spring. It's possible we may also finish the catching all of the legendary fish. And I honestly fully expect to get a handful of achievements next year as well. So I'm thinking that at the very least, I will be able to get this achievement. I will be able to get this achievement. I may be able to get this achievement, Polyculture. And if I'm able to, I'll make it to the bottom of I'll make it to the bottom of the Skull Cave and get the Stardrop found there. And this is also a possibility. Reach level 10 in every skill. I'm gonna probably be putting more of a focus on this because I've been level 999 on 3 of my skills. So I feel like I'm pretty close to them. I definitely want to get all 3 of those skills maxed out. So we'll probably be doing some mining. We'll probably be doing some combat. We may even do it in Skull Cavern. But we're probably going to start with like mining in floor 90 of the mines just so that we can get a bunch of Omni Geodes and Magma Geodes for a chance to get the crystal we need. Which is the last mineral we need in general. We will also be spending more time foraging, just picking up random stuff off the ground, just selling it, just to try and like, get experience for this. But there's a lot of stuff we're probably going to get done this coming year, and I honestly think that we may be able to make some significant progress towards 100% completion this coming year. There was a point when I said, I honestly think that we may come across a point when we'll be able to knock several of these achievements back to back. That point may actually come up this coming year. It's possible that as soon as winter ends, we'll be making some significant progress towards completing that. And honestly, I get the feeling that the most troublesome achievement will likely be getting this 10 million gold one and getting finding all the golden walnuts. However, I am going to be doing some revision to my farm this coming year, where I'm actually going to try and put more of an emphasis on having like larger fields with irradiating sprinklers. So we'll try that out for ourselves. That being said, if you are remotely interested with Seed today, all the games I cover on my channel will be for 100% completion. I will be streaming Stardew Valley yet again next Sunday, 1 p.m. to 4 Pacific Standard Time. I will be streaming Sims 3 Pets for 1% completion on the Xbox 360 on Friday, 1 p.m. to 4 Pacific Standard Time. And I will be streaming Kingdom Hearts 1 on Proud difficulty on YouTube only, on my YouTube channel ZBoy896 Twitch stream archive, where I'm going to be working towards getting the Proud Player achievement. If you're interested in checking me out those times, feel free to if you're interested in that type of content, feel free to check me out at those times. And in the meantime, see y'all later.